You remember that 2D adventure sandbox game from 2011 in which you have to find and combat with the different bosses to upgrade yourself? The game called Terraria. That's part of their 2D pixel-like graphics. People love that game. Taking that excitement forward, I'm going to turn some of the Terraria bosses into 3D. That means you're going to witness the moment where you'll see some hyper-realistic Terraria bosses. So let's open up Photoshop and bring some bosses in here. First one is one of the most iconic boss. The Eye of Cthulhu. This boss is basically a giant flying eye with some monstrous features. And I'm going to turn her second phase where it gets more aggressive after losing half of its health. Let's just put it aside to the reference, a big white circle as I supposed to be. And you know what, I'll be considering a different perspective because I have something in my mind that would definitely look cool. The flesh that is connected to this eyeball like tentacles, one by one I'll refine them, something like that. Let me just define their position and you'll be able to see after giving them some dimension. And how am I gonna do that? By making some shadows. Now the big open mouth from where she'll brag about her teeth. And also this will give this boss a perspective like she's about to do something. Let me find some veins to make replica of these red veins. Yeah, veins. I can just take different parts of this image and make it as I wish. I mean, she needs a lot to get that monstrous vibe. It would be little reddish from this side where this flash is connected. Some touching shadow where this flash is touching this eyeball. Why does this sound creepy? Anyway, little ambient shadows. To make this flash little shiny, these white lines, it will give this that effect, that shiny effect. See, that's what I meant. Let's just fix her mouth position real quick. This is good. I don't know why, but I feel like I made these veins quite a lot. Let me just rearrange it. Yep, that's better. I found this tooth from internet and you know what I'm going to do to this. I'm going to put it in this open mouth. Yeah, just right there. Okay, let's just put them one by one. And this is the moment where I locked myself in to give it a tremendous time to make this a perfect jaw. And believe me, I hate this part, but at the same time, this is the most important one. Did some changes to make them sharp and to give them some variation. I think it's better for you guys to watch instead of just listening me. Also, I don't want to die by just explaining every single step. Now what? In a portion for that I found this, not a good quality image, doesn't matter, it will be super dark in the end. Now the lower jaw and done. Just look at this, getting in shape. Time to give this flesh a texture. Okay, it's kinda gross. Let me get off this real quick. You know, I'm just thinking of giving this boss a tongue. Nah, bad idea. Little blood for her teeth. I mean, you really think it's not having anyone with these kind of features? We can't call it a monster without having this weird skin kind of thing that is holding the both jaws. Now you might be thinking it is complete, but no, it isn't. The thing that is not present in here is saliva that will give this boss a life. So let's make him real quick. Yeah, that is something. Now to make it complete, let me just put this thing in an environment. It is complete. Now tell me, would you like to have a combat with this boss in real life? Alright, our second boss is this, Mourning Wood. Not that one. So again, it's basically a tree, a dead one. I mean, not that dead, just no green. Let me find some dead trees. Whoa, this trunk feels like this is made for this artwork. Let's start giving it the exact shape that this boss is having. I've got this for the upper part. I wanted to make our character a hollow trunk kind of thing because I'm gonna make something out of that. And this thing to make it a complete hollow trunk open from two opposite sides. Before going into further, let's just refine the facial features so that I can adjust things accordingly. Okay, looking quite weird. Before getting to other thing, what is that? Whoa, let me just remove this real quick before anyone notices. For these branches, I have selected multiple different branches from different sources. These are not the exact same, but it is similar. I mean, idea is to make this boss real, not the same as shown in the background image. Let me just make them a little dark so that they can match with the main trunk. Ambient shadows to give some depth, not to give it a flat look to the facial features. Again shadows and highlights too where it requires, like to create this little bump just above the eye. What if eyes are white? Let's keep it white for now. You know what? It is looking quite good without these branches. What do you guys think? This area should be little bluish, just like it is in the original. Okay, time to pop everything out because basic idea is executed. Glowing eyes to make it evil. As I mentioned, it is hollow from inside, right? So inner part should also glow. If it is glowing from inside, that means something is there that is causing this effect, and I'm assuming that is also coming out from these open areas, like from his mouth, from this part, and little glow from here as it is open too. Look at this. Because of this effect, I chose to make it a hollow trunk. What's your take on this? We can't forget about the highlights because now we have a light source. Hence, from I don't know from where I found this on Google. First, I decided not to add these, but then I thought let's stick with the original character. Finally, the environment. There you go, another realistic Terraria boss. So which one you like most out of these two? If you like this idea, you can watch this video in which I have realistified Minecraft. I am out.